Hey guys, it's Selena and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a kind of different kind of video. I thought of this and I thought it was a really good idea. So this is going to be me reacting to my ex's breakup post. Now when you break up with somebody, you know, they can either post about it, they can Snapchat about it. Either way, they always post about a breakup. Now I was like, I don't know if I should do this, but I was like, you know what, I'm going to, because there's so much that I want to say, and I want to say it while I read his, you know, post. And I saw this the other day as well, and I was like, that is bull, like, that's not even true. So I'm gonna read it from my computer. I don't know how to insert it on the screen yet, like, I need to figure that out, but I will figure it out sooner or later. But I'm gonna read it off my computer, so I hope you guys understand me. And I'm usually gonna take it, I'm probably gonna take it little by little so I can like get my word in. So it's like me reacting to his post, like I just said. So here we go. So if you guys don't know, I dated this guy for like 6 months, and you know, things happen, and so we're not together anymore. But he was on a basis where he made me look like the bad person, like I was, you know, the bad person in all of this, which was not true at all. So I wanted to come on here and say, you know, my side in a way, because it's basically not fair to me that, you know, I left that relationship because, you know, of the other person treating me poorly, and they think that I did it. But no. So here we go. Okay, the first part of it says, it's funny, I know it's very funny, how one day a relationship can mean something and the next day it's like it never happened. Okay, now that is very true, but at the same time you have to realize what is going on. Okay, you may be in a relationship, this is like my personal, you know, I don't know, opinion, and you know, you may be in a relationship, okay, and you may think that it's amazing, but in reality, you're not putting together what is happening. You're not sitting there and thinking about, you know, why it ended the way it did. And he said, ending it like nothing happened. I ended it because I had enough. I had enough of everything going on. I had enough about feeling down about myself. I had enough of going every single day feeling like I was the worst person ever. That is exactly why I ended it. Yes, one day we could be all fine, but then one day you're gonna crack. And I did. I had enough. So that is my opinion about that, okay? Then he goes to say, it breaks my heart to see her walk away. Okay. It does, you know, break everybody's heart to see their significant other that they loved very much walk away, okay? And that is fine, you know, that is fine, it's normal. But I walked away because of your actions. I walked away because I couldn't deal with it anymore. It wasn't fair to me one single bit. You know, he didn't understand how he made me feel. Every day I'd put up with his shit, every single second. And you know, there was times, you know, I just forgot about it and let it go. But deep down, I knew there was something wrong. And that's why I walked away. I walked away because of pain. I didn't want to feel that pain anymore. And he doesn't understand that verbally or anything. By text, by saying, he didn't understand that. He just thinks I'd walk away like nothing happened. And that is wrong, okay? Next part he says is, but it's for the best. It is for the best, okay? You got that part right. It is for the best. Because think of this. You keep fighting in a relationship all the single time. All the single time, all the time, okay? You fight all the time. And it just keeps getting worse and worse. And you're sitting there putting yourself through that when there can be somebody out there who knows how to handle the situation better than I can, or better than he can. So that is why it is the best. Because if you just keep putting up and putting up with it, it's not going to end very well. Okay, And then he says, it's hard to find someone truly. That is correct. It is very hard to find someone who truly loves you, okay? But that part right there made me upset because I loved him, okay? I did so much for him. And I don't know if I said in my previous videos about, I can't even talk, but I don't know in my previous videos if I said the things that I did for him. He became homeless, okay? I became homeless with him, but I had enough because I got caught. I didn't want to risk my life again being caught. So I took him to my house. That was an hour away from his family, but his family thought that I took him away. That is, you know, their opinion. But I took him away to help him. I brought him into a place where he can be fed, have a roof over his head, sleep good, and get the things he needs. His family thought I was just taking him away. That is very disrespectful to me because I care so much about a single person and I do the stuff I did. When I had money, I made sure I got him what he needed. I got him soap, you know, to wash yourself, wash your hair. I got him like things to eat, and then I bought him clothes. I bought him things that he needed. I did that. I didn't think about myself. I made sure he was okay. I made sure that he was happy. When he'd yell at me, I'd say, you know what, it's my fault for everything. So for him to say that, what did he say? It's hard to find someone to love truly. I think that's what he said when I'm saying about this. Okay, I did. So don't even get me started about that. So then he says, see them move on so quickly to nothing but a stranger. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I kind of moved on quickly. But the reason is that I found a guy who loves me for myself, who sits there and tells me I'm worth it every single day. And when we have our differences, we sit down and we talk about it. We sit down like the adults we are, and we don't think anything else. We don't put each other down. We don't sit there and say bad shit to each other. And that's what I did in my last relationship. Okay? It may hurt you that I moved on so quickly, but think about it. I moved on so quickly because I found somebody that treated me the way I treat them, that do the same things that I do for them. Okay? I'm sorry that, you know, you feel like I just left. Okay? But I did it because there's so much that happens. So I did not move on to a stranger. I got to know them. He was my friend at first. We talked here and there, and he wanted more with me. Okay, that's how, you know, it goes. You get to know that person and you fall in love with them, and that is fine. He is not a stranger, and so he thinks that because, you know, he gets to see me with somebody while he sits there, and, you know, he should take blame for what he did. So it is not a stranger at all, okay? And it's hard to cope with everything knowing that they never cared one bit. Like I said before, I cared very much. Okay? If I didn't care so much, how come I brought you into my house? How come I sat there every single day while you yelled at me, while you talked down to me? Okay? I cared very much. I made sure he was happy majority of the time. When he was hungry, when he needed to go to sleep, he had a safe place to go to do both of those things. And it wasn't because of anybody else. It was because of me. Okay. My family didn't like him, but they let him come into their house and be a part of their family. So do not say that, you know, I never cared. because I did very single much. I broke my back. I remember I'd walk 2 hours with him to work, 2 hours back, sleeping outside, and you know, getting back around like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and having to be up at 7 to make sure we weren't caught. When nobody was there for you and you felt alone, I was there sitting right next to you. And he doesn't understand that. He doesn't see so much I did. I had a choice of going home when we were homeless. I had a choice, but I didn't. I stayed there because of him. I wanted to make sure he was okay. And how he just says those things to me is very hurtful to me. Okay? And he lied so many times behind my back, especially when he was doing drugs behind my back and making me look like a dumbass. So that is not very true, because if you actually cared about somebody, you wouldn't make that big of a lie to somebody that you actually loved. So, and then he said, it's just sad to see someone's love crumble like it was never there. It is sad, but it crumbled because of the actions that you took. Yeah, I'm not gonna say I was perfect, because I got fed up. I got fed up with sitting there and listening to him blame shit on me, calling me a stupid bitch, calling me a dumbass, calling me a fat bitch, saying nobody's gonna love me, saying nobody cares about me, etc. I got tired of that. So I went and I did what I had to do. I broke up with you, and I found somebody who cherishes me, who sits there and makes me think that I'm worth 1 in a million. Okay? And now, he can say all that stuff, but I have proof. I have proof that he was a very shitty person. So, I'm gonna play a clip. Okay? This is my proof. I'm gonna play a clip because I got upset with him because he came after me, and I know this is petty, but I changed his Facebook, I changed his Gmail, so he couldn't get in. Because you know what? He came after me for no reason. So my petty self did that. And this is a clip. I don't know if it's gonna sound really bad, but I'm going to play it. And I didn't want to do this. Okay, I didn't want to expose him, but for the way that he treated me and how he thinks that none of this was his fault, you're gonna see this, or you're not see it, you're gonna hear it. And you know, this isn't very respectful in a manner to me. Now, I don't know if you're going to be able to hear it that well because of my computer, but I'm going to play it, and I'm going to try so you guys can hear it. I don't want to put it up all the way because, you know, that's not going to happen. So here we go. You ready for this?
Well, guess what I had to do, you fucking stupid bitch? I had to make a whole new Facebook because of you. Because of your stupidity and your fucking ignorance and your dumbness. Do me a fucking favor and stay out of my life. And stay out of my shit. And stay out of my way. Because all you do is carry me down for fucking 6 months. I'm gonna find someone who's gonna love me more than you ever fucking would, you dumb fucking stupid bitch.
The last part though, I'm gonna find somebody better. No, you're not. You're never gonna find somebody who put up with the shit that I did. So, there you go. That is my reaction to his breakup post. And he can't come out with me saying, I need to stay out of, you know, his name needs to stay out of my mouth. I didn't say his name, so the only people that know him is the people that were close to me. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I did. Make sure to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.